Hi, my name is Michael Jude, and I want to welcome you. Thank you for your attendance. We're going to give you just a brief overview of our product line and our business opportunity. If you have any questions, feel free to stay after, and we'll try to answer them. So our new product, which we're very excited about, is called Be New. It's a Be New program, and it's a weight loss program. And unlike other weight loss programs, the thing that's important about this is, first of all, it's safe, meaning you can lose a lot of inches rapidly. It's convenient, and it's powerful. So I want to give you just a brief overview of what's in it and why that's a benefit to you. So first of all, one of the things you'll notice immediately about our Be New program is there's 3 parts to it. The first part is a cleanser. It's a gentle detox we call Be Pure. And you take that for about a week. And what it does is help detoxify your liver and your organs and your skin and your body so that you're really going to have a good experience. I don't know how many of you have used weight loss products before where you felt wretched. You felt tired, you may have felt sick, you may have felt nauseous. And it's common knowledge that if you lose a lot of weight rapidly, it releases toxins into your blood and your body, and it can actually be quite dangerous if you lose too much weight too soon. So we've remedied that by having this detox product, the detoxification. The second part you'll notice is called Be Full, and that's a meal replacement. And it's a full meal replacement, and you can use it either once or twice a day. And it has a really healthy blend of foods and vitamins and minerals, and it will get you through the day. You'll actually feel full, and it will actually help you also to cut the food cravings that you might be experiencing. I know a lot of people have dieted, and they said it's just a struggle, because what they're doing is they're denying themselves the things that they want. And this will help mitigate that. The third part is the real rock star of the program, and that's called Be Lean. And Be Lean is a metabolic booster. Now, for a lot of people that are carrying around extra weight, part of the problem is their metabolism isn't keeping up, especially as we get older. Metabolism slows down. It doesn't keep up with the weight loss that we want to experience. So this metabolic booster is very interesting and safe because it's food. And let me explain what I mean by that. So what's in it, quite simply, is red raspberry ketones, which some of you may have heard about, that's very popular, green coffee bean extract, white kidney bean, green tea, some sea veggies, and a few other food pieces that will help you quickly shed pounds. Now, we have people that are doing this in different parts of the world, and they're losing up to ½ kilo a day over a period of a month or 2. And the thing is, they're not feeling wretched, they're not feeling tired, they're not feeling angry and toxic, and it's safe. It's safe to keep taking for a good long time. Now, I don't carry around a lot of extra weight, but I use this product, and I will for a good long time, simply because I know I have internal weight. It's called visceral fat. And this visceral fat is, it's pretty toxic stuff. I used to think fat was just this stuff that hung around my chest and my hips and my gut. But what I found out is that fat is actually a living system. It's not just dead weight hanging on. And this living fat actually has its own byproducts, which are quite toxic to the body. So fat in and of itself is dangerous stuff to have. If you have a lot of fat, of course the statistics are pretty clear, it's unhealthy and it could shorten your life. So we want to get rid of this fat, but from an appearance point of view, I know a lot of people want to shed the fat outside, but what I'm more interested in is the internal fat. We call it visceral fat, and it's the fat that's around your heart, it's around your kidneys, it's around your liver, it's around your organs, it's even in the blood vessels. And this visceral fat's especially toxic. So you want to make sure that if you're in a weight reduction program, unlike liposuction or surgery where they just remove the fat and it grows back, that you're actually on a system level getting rid of that deep hidden fat as well as the external fat. So weight loss is a big need for a lot of people. I know here in New Zealand, when I first came here 20 years ago, people were pretty thin. People were pretty thin compared to America. Now the latest statistics have come out that New Zealand has actually surpassed America on a per capita basis. Of course, there's more people in America, but there's more people per capita or per 100 that have weight problems. And the statistics don't look good. A third of people are overweight, a third are clinically obese. That only leaves a third people that are healthy. So there's a big need for a safe, effective, long-term weight management program, and we have it. And I'm very excited to say that the results from the people, the Kiwis that we've used it with are exciting, and they're feeling good. They're feeling healthy, they're feeling good about the program. Now, some of you may also have an interest in making some extra income. I know for me and a lot of people around the world, it's not money that's the problem, it's the lack of money. And I know I wasn't born rich. I was actually born in a lower class, what you call a lower class or blue collar family. And the lack of money determined most of how we spent our day. It determined where we live, it determined what we ate, where we traveled or if we traveled. It determined if we had any recreation, which we didn't much. It determined where we as children got to go to school. It determined what our parents did for work that maybe they didn't particularly like. But the lack of money really determined how we lived. And you know, that's okay. I mean, I had a happy childhood. I'm not complaining at all. But I know since then that we've been very blessed. We make a lot of money now that we're able to have different choices. We're able to choose where we want to live. We're able to choose when we travel, if we want to travel. We can even take our friends along. We're able to take care of our family, both our elderly parents and younger children. And even more importantly, we own our own business. So we're financially secure. We're not dependent upon an employer or the government or somebody else for our income. We've created our own business. And it's a business that is different than the traditional business model. And it's different because the business we've created and we own is independent of our work. Now, there's a lot of people who either have a shop or a professional or you have some kind of a career. I've done that too, and I know that while I did own my own business, in reality my business owned me. I owned my own job, but it was still a job because if I didn't show up to work, I didn't get paid. And so you might ask yourself, if you don't show up for work today or tomorrow, or you stop working today, how much longer will you get paid? And for most of us, that's a very short amount of time. You might have some severance or a redundancy pay. You might have a little bit of income coming in from a business. But clearly for most people, that when we stop working, the income stops. Now that's okay. That's worked for a lot of people for a long time. But we're entering a new economic era. In case you've noticed, there's a worldwide recession on. Shops are closing down, industries are shutting down, even governments are shutting down. So it's shifting, it's changing. And like the last depression or worldwide recession, there are strategies that help people get ahead and become winners, and there are strategies that help people fall further and further behind. Now in the last recession or the last depression, the money didn't just disappear from the planet. It wasn't like some big vacuum cleaner sucked it all out. The money's still there, it's just shifting pockets, it's changing hands. And because of the structural changes for the economy, a lot of jobs today are disappearing, never to come back. They're just gone. And if you're my age, if you're employed and you lose your job, you may never work again, not in that same industry. So it is a changed economy and it's a changed opportunity. And what we have in network marketing is the opportunity to own your own business and to create a family business and create a business that operates and creates revenue independent of whether I'm working or not. In other words, my wife Krista and I have been doing network marketing for about 15 years, and after about year 2 or 3, we were getting income whether we worked or not. Let me say that again. We get income whether we work or not. So for the last 10, 12 years, we get paid whether we're at the beach, whether we're working, whether we're sleeping, whether we're doing nothing, whether we're visiting family or traveling recreationally, we get paid income. So I'm too young to retire. I still want to work, so I get to choose who I work with and how much I want to work, and I love my work. It's fun. I really enjoy it. So that's a whole different thing, though, than having to work. It's a whole different thing. And something else that's important, some of you have families, when we pass on, when my wife and I die, the company will continue to send the money to us or our children or our estate or the charities that we support. So that's a very exciting concept. Some of you may have children and grandchildren. You want to provide for them. Here's a way to do it. Here's a way to create true lifestyle freedom for yourself. Imagine this for a moment. Imagine you go to bed tonight and you wake up in the morning and the phone rings. And it's the bank manager and he says, well, we've had a large deposit into your account overnight and we checked, it's actually yours and you're now independently wealthy. Have a great day. And so you hang up the phone and go, wow, okay, well, I guess that means I don't have to work. I don't have to do anything. What do I now want to do? What do I want to do with the rest of my life? It's a great problem to have. What do you want to do with the rest of your life? If you didn't have to work, if money was not a problem and time was not a problem, because you didn't have that thing called the job, you didn't have to make a living, what would you do with your life? And what I know is lots and lots of people would spend more time with their families. They'd spend more time doing recreation, pursuing their hobbies and interests, working in their community, maybe doing volunteer work. But life looks very different. So I want to invite you to see for yourself what that looks like. What that looks like, if it's a possibility. Now I will say this, network marketing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's get-rich-quicker than the 40-40-40 plan, you know, work 40 years, 40 hours a week, and retire on about 40% of what you need to live. It's faster than that. But it's not like playing the lottery, it's not some magic thing. It's just a new way to create income and create a business and security and lifestyle freedom for yourself. And this is what's booming in the new economy. See, this is what's booming. We're seeing industries and stores and businesses shut down. Network marketing is exploding worldwide. It's over $150 billion a year turnover, over 100 million people in over 100 countries worldwide. This is what's emerging as the new powerhouse in the world. And the beautiful thing about it, it doesn't matter what school you went to, what your credit history is, whether you speak a certain language, you look a certain way, you know certain, none of that matters. All that matters is two things. And one is that you have a dream. And maybe your dream is to have an independent income for yourself and your children, your family. Maybe your dream is to have more time, more free time, that precious thing called time, the rest of your life, to own the rest of your life, to not be required to do something for somebody else for the rest of your life. That could be a dream for you. The second thing, which I'm sure most of you already have, is a willingness to work hard. Because I know what it's like to work. I've had many, many jobs. And it's not easy to get up and go to those jobs. So I know if you can do that, you can do this. It's not rocket science, it's not magic, it's not difficult, but it does require work. And we will train you. We'll give you all the training, all the information, all the knowledge, totally free, and we'll actually go to work with you, right alongside you, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, and help you build your business. And we'll do that absolutely free. And we do that for a reason. You know, we like to think we're nice people. We like to help you build a business, and we are pretty much nice people. But we also have an interest in your success. Because see, the only way that we can become more successful, unlike the competitive workplace, is if we help you become successful. Because your success contributes to our success. We can't get successful just by ourselves. We can't just work harder and become more successful. We have to work harder by helping you get your business up and running, and then we get plenty of what we want. So it's a very different way of spending the day, helping people, educating people, supporting people, being of service to people. And I can't and wouldn't go back to the old business model, the old competitive model. It's an old model that served us well, and it's on the way out. This is the new way of wealth creation for now. So I want to invite you to take a look further. If any of this sounds interesting, look, I don't expect you to sit here and make a commitment right now. That would be inappropriate. It wouldn't be appropriate to go, yeah, I'm all in. What we ask you to do, though, is give it a trial, like a test drive. You know, if you want to buy a car and you go down to the car lot and say, well, that one looks nice, but I want to drive it first. So get into this, try the products. You can try our products risk-free for 90 days. That's a 3-month trial. So let me give you an example. You can order 1 month's supply, use it, order another month's supply, use it, order another month's supply, and on day 89 and a half, call the company and say, yep, just not for me, and they'll say, where do you want us to send the refund? No hassle, no quibble. They'll send you all the money back. So there's absolutely no risk to test drive the products. The only thing you have to lose is maybe some extra pounds and things like that, and that's fine. Test drive our business. Try it. See, it's a very simple model. If you like the way you feel, you like the experience of these products, share it with a few people. And if you share it with 3 people and they use the products, your products are free for the rest of your life. As long as they keep buying the products, your products are free for the rest of your life. Test drive that, see if that works for you. And by the way, we will help you talk to your friends if you want. You're free to do it, but we can also do that for you. That's how we support you in your business, if you like. Test drive the business. Get your products for free, and then maybe you want to make a couple $100 extra. We'll help you do that. If you want to make a couple $1,000s a week or a month, we'll help you work on that too. We have hundreds, if not thousands of people around the world who we've helped personally to make hundreds, if not thousands of dollars a week, and their lives have changed. So we're not looking for you, again, to make a lifetime commitment on the spot. We're saying test drive it. See if what we're saying is true, and if it is, it'd be our delight to help you start your own business and get healthier. So thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your attendance. We'll be here. We're here to answer any questions, and if you want to, we'll help you get started and get some products. So thanks again.